It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is another milestone hop. How exciting! So today we are celebrating Kelsey, and she has reached 2,000 subscribers. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's not shocking by any means. She is so fun to watch and so creative, and she started her channel and she just took off like wildfire. So I like to think that I was like within the first 100 subscribers. So that's how much I enjoy Kelsey. So I'm super happy to be celebrating with her today, as well as a bunch of our other scrappy friends. So as with all of our fun hops, there will be links to everybody's down below, including Kelsey's, of course. So she has tons of layouts, and I grabbed this one. Why? I don't know. I just liked it and just decided to go with it. So I also have two pictures. Hers are 4x4, mine are 4x6. And I'm going to do one simple mat like she did. She did hers maybe in some white cardstock, or they were already pre-matted. I'm not sure. I am going to use my tissue paper that my February Hip Kit Club was wrapped in. And then I am just going to back those. So I am using this double-sided tape from Spiegel Mom Scraps, and it works so much better than a tape runner when it comes to tissue paper. So definitely keep that on hand. I feel like sometimes when I use my tape runner, I tend to rip my tissue paper, and that makes me very sad. And I don't want to be sad when I'm scrapbooking. I want to be happy. I want to be happy like Kelsey happy. She always sounds super happy on her voiceovers. So I also pulled some scraps. So I am using my Hip kit, but I am also using some scraps. So instead of like that big, well, mine is kind of turned on its side. It's hard to explain. I guess maybe I should have turned this one on the side. So that piece that's going to go across the middle is just a scrap from Maggie Holmes, and I want to say it's Chasing Dreams, just because my background paper is fairly busy and I felt like I needed to tone it down a little bit. So I'm going to add that pink, as well as these two little bits of pink down at the bottom. So instead of her little cluster there, down there at the bottom, I am going to do the papers. So I hope when this is all done, you do see her layout and how I got inspiration from it as well. So I am just doing this a little wonky. And the funny thing is, when I opened this kit, I didn't think I was going to use these hearts. And I thought I was going to use the other side of the paper. But these photos were just perfect and exactly what I needed for this layout. So there's two pictures. The top one was actually used as an everyday inspiration photo back last year, I believe, sometime. So you can see my hospital in the background, and this is our parking lot is across the street, and several people had put all these hearts with all these very thoughtful messages on it, and I had taken a picture, and then when we were up doing a procedure in the COVID unit, I snapped this quick little selfie of me and my coworkers in all of our garb. And yeah, so I try not to necessarily focus on the negative of the pandemic. I try to focus on the positive, so I am trying to put a spin on anything COVID related that goes into my albums. So basically, this layout is going to just talk about how amazing our town is and the support that they give versus the negative aspect of things. So I am going to add some banners. So just like Kelsey has in hers, so she layered her photos, I layered my photos. I am going to do 2 banners, and the first one is from my cut apart, and the second one is just going to be a scratch piece of paper. Not scratch. Oh my goodness. Leftover. What is the word I'm looking for? Oh, scrap. A scrap piece of paper, not a scratch piece of paper. That's what you write on to make a note. Okay, so there is the other scrap of paper that I'm going to use. So I'm going to have 2 banners on here. And it pulls in a little more of that blue, and I like how that looks. So unfortunately, I have glued down my photo, and my photo has tissue paper on it. So to get it back up is a little tough. Thank goodness, apparently I didn't put too much down there at the bottom. So that is going to be the basis of my layout, which I think if you turned it on its side, you would see the similarity. So I start by pulling out these florals, and I don't like any of them. I mean, let me rephrase that. I love these florals, but I don't like any of them on this layout. So I have that whole pile of florals, and nope, none of them are going to go on my layout. So I am going to open up some of these chipboard flair, which I love. I am going to do 2 clusters instead of 3. In the upper left-hand corner, I put a couple, one's like a speech bubble, one's like an arrow. Then down at the bottom, there's this one that says, "You amaze me." And then from the Simple Stories chipboard sheet, I'm going to pull that piece that says, "Hello Today." So I got a couple of those on there. And off camera, I have added my title, which is Prescott Love, which is just the name of our town, and then the love that they were giving us. And that is almost it. I am going to add a couple of enamel dots, and I'm going to add a cute little rainbow from the chipboard sheet as well, since that is kind of what you see lots of during this. Lots and lots of rainbows. So the rainbow had great colors, and so it is going to fit down by those bottom 2 circle areas. And then because I had used a thicker set that has that glittery love there, I decided I needed a little more glitter in a couple of places. So I'm just going to grab 2 hearts, and I am going to pop those down in each of the clusters. I did try this bigger one, but ultimately opted for the smaller one. So here's where I'm going to add that rainbow, which is super cute. It's like almost a monochromatic rainbow. I love, love, love it. So that is going to be my layout. I hope you enjoyed seeing my take on Kelsey's layout. I hope you can actually see Kelsey's layout. So make sure you hop down below, check everybody out, give everybody some love, And again, congratulations to Kelsey. And remember to wear your crown. So we'll see you next time. Bye.